I hate looking at that scene.
I understand. I understand, man. I just
Find anything informative?
got a little bit closer to who might have killed her.
What are your thoughts?
The person who killed her impersonated me.
Very likely. There have been impersonators of you going around for years.
No, like, specifically disguised as me.
There was no other way the killer could have gotten close enough.
So, it had to have been someone who knows magic well enough to disguise themselves. Or knows someone who knows how to do that. How was she murdered?
Good.
I can tell her if you want, Amael.
I can precisely, but sloppily.
The kill
Where
was
was
clean, but they had a vendetta and took out some frustrations.
Ah, so they were emotional. That rules out someone I have in mind.
Well, someone needs to go to Sabaton, and it's not me. Because it's currently bright out. I can do sunset and sunrise, but midday? Mm-mm.
If we are going to Sabaton, I'm going to need a disguise.
I think all of us are. Well, more importantly, I need some new threads.
Amael?
There's something I want to do, and I need to talk to you about it in private. And I'm going to end it at there, because don't want anyone else talking. All right.
All
We're
right.
done.
All right.
That was long!
Woo! That was long.
So that...
You okay, Josh?
Yeah, it was a good show though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, we're seriously done now?
Oh no.
No, we're just done with that.
Oh, I'm like, really? Really? We're leaving here?
No.
Oh.
I was hoping not. I was like, oh no, wait.
All right. So, I think after that, I think we're going to just shall we skip to outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So,
We are not in the
You-
recti yet.
yes, you are now currently right there. So, you head out towards Sabaton.
Oh, there's that.
Rhyme. You feel a specific magic signature of someone you know that's trying to scry you.
I allow it.
All right. A hazy figure appears in front of you.
Help me, Obi-Wan
It's-
Kenobi.
Sorry.
Ah.
It's Sarita, and she does not look happy.
More bad news, Sarita?
Oh, that's priceless coming from you, because we have eyewitness testimony from Queen Nephthys herself that you and your new friends just burned down a refugee camp in Kinether. Care to explain?
Excuse you.
I'm sorry.
have been elsewhere.
Immediately you hear like shuffling. It's like, Sarita, give me the scrying orb and go to the apothecary so you can take a chill pill. It's like Sarita's pushed out of the way, and you see Verena. Sorry about her. Things have gotten a little crazy, and the word has gone around that you've gone crazy too. And I would love to hear your side of the story.
Where's Utharion? He can tell you.
Utharion has not reported back yet.
Blast it! Utharian was supposed to return to Galgari and speak with the Queen. We
Oh,
were ambushed by the true source of this war, Verena. The
Who is it?
Drow are behind everything. And we were ambushed by their leader, Ravis Arcanen. They had anti-magic fields. We were nearly annihilated. We were rescued by some of their old friends and taken away to near Salania.
I whisper over to Ryan, like keep it down low. Remember?
I understand, Jalaram, hence why I'm not naming any names.
Verena's just kind of gives you a weird look.
Do I lie to you, Verena?
No, it's not the worst explanation I've heard. Look, I believe you, Rhyme. I do. But at the same time, you do need to understand how suspicious you look right now.
Of course.
Because, well, think about it. As soon as you all get back, the orphanage burns down. The next day, you go to Gatlas, which magically burns down overnight. Conveniently when you go there.
I see your point.
Plus, when you go to Galgary, a refugee camp gets attacked by people looking strikingly like you, and eyewitnesses saying you had a scuffle with them the day before.
There was no scuffle. There was a misunderstanding. The locals did not enjoy having the refugees there. Jalaram and Faethurin spoke with a member of the refugee camp. Princess Philanus.
And bartender of the tavern owner of Gatlas.
As well as the tavern owner in Gatlas.
That explains what I've heard. That clears things up.
The locals are not very happy that the fact that any sort of sympathizers or any outsiders are being stationed in their homes. We spoke with the Queen. She sent us a way to find the source of the Necronaut that was running around Gatlas. We came upon a place with a teleportation spell and bodies that were peeled of their skin. We found some coordinates. We went to those coordinates, and bam, we were ambushed by about a dozen Drow warriors carrying anti-magic amulets. What happened afterward, I do not know, but the only thing I know is that we have a missing familiar, and Utharian hasn't reported back.
Wow.
You asked, dear.
Yeah, just wasn't expecting that answer. But there's one more thing you need to know. Probably the biggest reason that a lot of people don't trust you right now.
Mm.
Your new friends. Where did they just come out of?
Bator.
Exactly.
Of course.
The rumor going around is that they've been corrupted.
You do realize that if they were corrupted, that they could have just killed Zeadril immediately. For example, Jalaram hugged her the first time that they saw each other. What was to stop him?
Nobody saw that except us.
I'm just saying. What was to stop them from killing Zeadril? She is the one in charge of Directian.
Rhyme.
What was to stop her from doing so?
Rhyme.
You know it. You and I both know as much. You know as much as I do that people tend to deny what's right in front of their face. Perception is reality. They believe it's simple. They believe it's simpler that they're corrupted and trying to do something smart. They think they're trying to corrupt Zeadril too, and they also think that you're corrupted too.
They really don't know me then.
As I said, perception is reality.
I know.
You are arguing against public opinion with the wrong person.
What I am curious about is how anyone even knows of me and what my job is. Or even my appearance, considering the fact that I do tend to work more under disguise than not.
Well, the orphanage thing was a bit of a spectacle.
I tried to keep my name out of that. I don't recall ever saying it to anyone in public.
Oh, no. Oh, no, they don't know your name. They just know your face.
Well, that's something I can easily hide.
Indeed. So, and you're where are you headed right now?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Where are we going?
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Right.
That seems a little counterintuitive.
Why can't you tell me where you're going? Is something wrong?
Many, many things, Verena.
What a question in the middle of such a bloody war.
All right. Well, if you're keeping something from me, nature of our work, I understand.
Verena, I don't know what to do, Verena. I am lost for the first time since you have ever met me. I do not know what to believe or what to think anymore, so I'm just not. My priority is, as it always is, to keep Ziadril and Cizaean safe, and to protect the throne of Directian for when Queen Jaminia returns. But as for how to do it, I'm used to not being liked or trusted. That's not a bother to me. I have a feeling that we are all going to get our hands a little dirtier before we can wash them after the war ends. But please relay to Ziadril what happened. She's the only person whose trust I care for. And she needs to know about the drow. Especially considering that the drow has been spreading misinformation about the fire elves attacking the dragons. I think she would be very fascinated to hear that.
Speaking of her, I'll tell her everything. It's just that I'm not saying that Ziadril wants to take you in. I'm just saying that very soon she might not have a choice.
Fair enough.
If I were you, I'd find a way to clear your names fast, or at the very least, lay low.
Rhyme looks over to the others. I don't know if they know how to lay low. But we'll figure something.
Well, you're dead.
Well,
They may be. I'm not.
Well,
I will
if
speak.
I recall, a certain dwarf did say we should be laying low.
You will be. I will speak to you as soon as I'm able again, Verena.
All right.
Or just call if you have any more questions. I always let you in.
All right. You see her look to the side. All right. Well, I guess I should probably go and
Again.
check on Sarita.
Again, please report what I have told you to Ziadril. If she has any questions, tell her to reach me.
I will. I promise.
Thank you, Verena.
All right. It's like you see the translucent figure fizzle out.
There has been a snag. I take it you heard at least my side of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we are being blamed for the refugee camp being attacked. It appears that people looking exactly like us attacked it. She looks over at Jalarum. Does that sound familiar to you?
Sounds exactly like the report.
I meant your mother. If the people can impersonate us and attack a refugee camp, who's to say that same person couldn't impersonate you and take out the daggers of light? We are dealing with more masters of disguise, and I have a feeling we all know who they might be.
Yeah.
So who do you think is familiar enough with you who could do that?
The Leal.
Is he good with a blade?
I've never seen him. I know he's.
We know that he is a bard, but that's about it.
Who
We actually
else?
We actually have no idea of his fighting prowess. There's another that it could be, and I doubt that. None of us like this possibility, but there's a slim chance that a former Dishonor Brigade member could be responsible.
Rhyme pinches the bridge of her nose. I meant Ravis himself. Who spent that time with you down in Bator? You told me yourself. What weapon does he wield?
He wields a blade. However, I've never seen him have the ability to disguise himself.
That would probably be where Valil comes in. Bards can be good at disguise as well.
And we already know that they managed to sneak an assassin into the refugee camp before.
And they just burned it to the ground.
Next. All right. As you continue discussing, you see Sabaton.
Well, at least this one's not on fire.
Don't
Sabaton seems
jinx
Sabaton seems a lot different from the last time you saw it. Many of the buildings are newer, and the elven population of the city seems to have increased. 2 guards walk in front of you and say, "Halt!" Who are you?
I am Lady Bernadette Elmhaven. It's a pleasure to meet you, sirs.
What is it?
Sorry.
Jalarin points over. We're with her.
This is my god.
He looks between all of you. He looks at Phaethurin, and you see his expression relax a little. Then he looks at the dwarf, and then his eyes narrow.
I see you are a little wary of my company. However, I would trust them with my life. I've come as a diplomat from Cord to offer services.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll that bluff.
Hold on, honey.
I'll assist.
Yes, assist, please. Because I kind of want you. Because I really want this to succeed.
Yes.
That's a heck of an assist.
Hang on, I'm giving you some help, honey. As in, like, I'm sending you a picture of just this person that I just transformed into.
Oh,
I didn't mean to roll.
Ivan!
Oh, he didn't mean to roll.
Okay,
No,
good.
I was just searching to see what my bluff modifier was. It's actually pretty high.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but you rolled that one.
But I didn't mean that.
That's your nat 1 is a 14. Dang.
Woohoo.
Yes.
All right. Oh, bad roll, but good modifier.
Ooh.
Yes, and I'm basically backing her up.
Oh, that was close though.
I know.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it was that close, but still.
All right. Anyways,
Did you get the picture, honey?
yes. Who does? All right.
I heard a horsey.
Oh my.
What?
I.
No, I'm amused by the oh my.
So
George Takei?
yes. So yes, Rhyme, you make it a point to be in a particular position while you're making this bluff.
Oh no.
Cripola.
And that
What position am I in?
the guard Not one that is suggestive but not risque. It's like you have your. It's like you kind of have your legs crossed. You have your legs crossed a little bit. Your arms are behind your back.
Yes.
Happy to help you, memories, madam.
Go to your corner. Peanut gallery. Go to the corner.
Peanut gallery, no.
I put a picture in of
I'm
what
looking.
I.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought.
it's beautiful.
No
Lovely.
wonder. Okay.
Yep, no wonder.
All
Anyway.
right. So the guard looks between all of you, and he says, "All right, but don't cause any trouble."
Of course not. I'm here for peace, not for hate.
Crackling.
Who's crackling?
Shay, is that you? Nope. You're muted.
I was muted, so no.
Maybe
Alright.
it was Doc because he hasn't talked in a while. I don't know.
No, I've been here the whole time.
No, because you haven't talked in a while. Sometimes the mic acts weird.
All right, so you're all over here.
Oh, Amber. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Amber is suddenly feeling insecure.
Yeah. No offense, Amber, but you may have to shrink down for this one.
Yeah.
Amber taps her amulet really quick. Oh,
That's good.
Rhyme has also, because Tantamile was on her when she changed her disguise, she disguised Tantamile as a prim and proper looking white noble cat with a beautiful pink bow around her neck.
All right.
Aristocats?
Yes.
She's basically Marie from Aristocats.
Yes.
Was thinking the exact same thing.
Yes.
Disney has
All right.
corrupted us.
So you're entering into the. So you've entered into Sabaton. What do you do?
So, also, someone should post the picture into the chat or something. That way we can
We can superimpose it on the the post.
is this a link?
No, it's
No,
just a
it's not.
picture.
Anyway,
Darn it,
Right,
it's the- it's
anyways.
not-
Well,
anyway.
that's what. Best thing to do is gather information. Best place to do that. Right over there in that tavern.
All right.
Do we not want to stop at shops or anything?
Oh, let me have a look.
We can
at my-
multitask if we need to.
Jalarum, you detect a trap within the immediate vicinity.
Wow, really?
What?
Okay. Hang on, let me have. All right, hang on. Where are you? Where the heck is search? There you are. 37. Dundee.
You look around and you see very faint magical markings on the tiles,
Ooh.
as if they're drawn in a circle.
Okay, step around that.
Hmm.
Should I roll a knowledge arcana and see if I know what they are?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll help. Can I help her out?
Sure.
Why?
I'm already gonna
That-
guess what they are.
You keep on offering to help me out, but my lowest possible roll is.
Right. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No,
I like,
It's fine. It's fine.
I
It's fine.
understand.
Anyways.
I'm just amused.
I like
All right.
being
Anyways. All right. So, Bethurin, you're looking at the circle, and it appears to be a circle to undo corruption.
Oh.
Jalarum, roll spot check.
1 sec.
Well, hopefully my alignment isn't out of whack.
33.
33. It does not beat this. Sorry.
Oh no.
Can I try?
What happens is, unfortunately, because he's the rogue, he's the only one who's allowed to make this check.
Aw.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh, it's a
Immediate-
high DC.
So, yes. Immediately, your head is racked with terrible pain as a figure jumps off the building and whacks you with a blunt object.
Ah! Jeez! Oh!
The power of Erevan compels you!
Whoa! Calm down! Wait, hang on a second. You said Erevan?
Yes, the power of Erevan compels you, and then he just smacks you into the center of the circle.
Oh, jeez! Whoa, hang on!
Hey!
I'm
Okay,
Hey,
Amber.
no.
Yeah,
hang
Amber.
on, I'm
runs
with
over.
Irvin too.
It's a likely story. Now,
Okay, well,
why aren't you disintegrating?
maybe because you're, I don't know, maybe because you're not using the right weapon. After all, a weapon does not maketh man. Jalrum winks.
He kind of lowers it. He lowers his quarterstaff. Oh my God, Jalrum! I am so sorry.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I was about to grab at the guy's arm, but okay.
No, Faye is like has rushed over. Amael, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sorry, I had holy water prepared. I was there's a symbol of Erwin emblazoned on this quarterstaff. It's all the rumors. I am so sorry. I did not mean to do this.
Faye, can Faye like walk up to the guy and smack him across the face?
Yes.
Do I need to make a roll for that?
No.
Okay, she
Just
just turns on her heel when she's sure Jalrum's all right and like.
Female dog slaps him.
Anyway,
that is yeah, I suppose I deserve that. You all hear the ground rumbling.
Oh.
And all
wait a minute. Wait. Do I recognize the ground rumbling by any chance?
Yes, the wall is smashed, revealing a giant hulking half-orc holding a great club with Erevan's symbol emblazed on it. The power of Erevan! No, Murphy, I already checked, they're clean. Oh.
He sounded so despondent!
It's like Amber picks up Ivan defensively.
Jalrum walks over. Good to see you, Murph.
He clasps him into a big hug.
For Corellin's sake. Don't kill him!
Hey, relax. Okay, I should probably properly introduce you guys. Everyone, Sylvester Volante, the monk here, and Murphy Reschke, half-orc barbarian.
So
Sylvester gives a very exaggerated bow, and then Murphy just kind of puts his club on his shoulder and gives a winning smile.
You're looking at three members, the first, the second, and the final member of the Dishonor Brigade.
Amber whispers to Ivan, I bet I could take him on.
I know you could.
So, this is an introduction.
So-
Jalrum's spoken very
Yeah,
highly of the two of you, and the first thing you do is attack.
Well, look, listen, I am very, 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 very sorry. It's just that, we've heard so many rumors about about corruption. We had to be sure.
Hey, we heard these rumors, and actually, it's kind of why we're here.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well,
They are escorting me. I am Lady Bernadette Elmhaven. How do you know my protectors?
Is there
Is that Murphy? Is that Murphy's just kind of leaning back a little bit with a blush? We're friends. We're friends.
That is so nice, Sir Tanlia.
Yeah.
Amber looks at the disguise known as Rhyme and just goes, bleh.
all right, back down, miss. Listen,
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
we're kind of here because of the whole corruption thingy.
Is there someplace else we can talk? This is a little open.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you could please,
yes.
please show us where we could perhaps take a little bit of a rest. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, there's the tavern.
Thank you, Murphy, if you wouldn't mind.
You sound like a
Could you
mix
please
of
give us
Glazia
that?
and Fierna right now, and it's very disturbing.
Wasn't what I was going for, but I mean, I'll take it.
Take it as a compliment.
Sylvester leans over to Jalarum. Hey, did you know that he had a thing for blondes?
It's like, I didn't know he had a thing for anybody.
Tantamile leaps onto Murphy's shoulder because she likes him now.
Aw.
But
Pet
we should probably...
dick kitty.
It's a kitty. It's so cute.
It seems like Fluffy really likes you.
Yeah,
Fluffy.
yeah.
Fluffy!
Let's take Fluffy in the
Oh.
tavern so we can talk properly.
Of course.
All right. Where's? Oh, why didn't the end? Okay, now what the heck?
Oh, I need to ask the DM something.
You do that.
All right. So
Did you have to use
walk
that
in-
voice to say it?
So you
I
walk
don't know
into
what
the tavern
voice I'm
and you
using
notice
anymore.
and you notice it kind of empty.
That's weird.
Where everybody knows your name.
I'd emptier than when we first saw it.
Oh, okay, that was weird. I couldn't hear anybody for a while.
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Oh, I know! I'm big again. Oh, I shrunk!
Sorry, I just kind of made
Don't
the
mind
assumption
me.
that I kind of made the assumption that you'd always be staying in your dragon form.
I do prefer it, but I understand, everybody wants me to stay in human form for now. I
And
will
for-
stay in
for
human
narrative
form for
purposes.
now.
Yeah.
It's just,
So-
disguises. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I am disguised.
Fun.
All
Fun.
right.
All right.
So-
Let's
All
grab a
right,
seat.
so let's. It's Murphy pulls out a chair for Rhyme.
So, perhaps we should start off with proper introductions.
Yes. Keeping a little quiet since it's also pretty quiet in here. Sylvester, this is Thea Thurin. John shows up his ring, my fiance.
Oh, it actually happened.
What is going on with Amber right now?
Then
She's finding a place to sit.
Yeah, then Sylvester tosses Murphy a coin.
Wait, hang on. Did you have a bet on me that I wasn't gonna get hitched?
Oh no, it's like we had the bet about your little lady friend here. About when.
Oh, when?
Yes. Yes, it wasn't a matter of if, it was only when.
Aw.
Oh,
Faye
Yes.
blushes
So
and starts
I
fidgeting.
I bet it was going to be after the war. He bet before.
I see. Down to your right, the gnome there, that's Ivan Windstrummer.
Pleasure to meet you both.
Down next to him is Amber Hawthorne. You'll like if we're ever in battle, you'll see why she's part of this group.
No, Amber actually just flexes her eyes a bit. Like
Flexes?
reveals her eyes a little bit, Hints.
Yeah, Murphy just kind of was like, whoa!
Yeah.
I like
And-
flexing her eyes.
I have special eyes.
Look with your
oh,
special
brain
eyes.
Images. Now I've got an image of an eyeball monster with just huge hulking arms that I cannot unsee.
Anyway, and
I will get
right,
you for this woman.
right next to Murphy is Owen Lightbringer, our cleric.
I've already introduced myself.
Yes, you have.
Yes, she has.
Unfortunately, she has.
That's no way to talk to your lady, Amber.
Everyone, manners.
But anyway,
We thank you for your hospitality.
Yes, it's. So, what were you saying about the whole anti-corruption thing?
Okay. Jalarum makes a symbol using Dark Elf Silent because I'm fairly certain if he knows it, Sylvester and all the others should know it. It makes a symbol for enemy, and then a symbol for drow.
Murphy and Sylvester look at it. And then they look at each other with serious, stern expressions and nod. I see.
Yeah, it's pretty much that, and we have a feeling they're the ones that are impersonating us.
I see. What? Do you have any plans, Jalarum?
One, but I'm not sure. One, we've already ran through it. It's a possibility. Calling it Operation Change the Locks. But other than that, we've been pretty much basically got to convince everybody that we're the real us and the enemy is not us.
The barkeep walks over to you. So you gonna buy something?
Oh, of course. A round of champagne for everyone.
Can afford that?
Okay, he blinks. He blinks twice. We serve real drinks here, not spiteful, hateful water.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ouch.
Oh,
Whoa,
thank goodness Amber
okay.
just chimes in.
Oh, then I will happily take a scotch on the rocks with a twist.
I'll pass on any alcohol, but thank you.
Water's fine.
Anything to eat?
Ham!
What is it with you and pork?
One serving of ham for me, and I think 17 servings of ham for her.
Keep in mind that this is a war we're in right now. We have to ration.
Rhyme hands over a bag full of 25 gold.
His eyes just kind of widen.
One must be considerate of those who are hosting them. I appreciate your hospitality. Just get them whatever they need, and if you require any more, please let me know.
It's Murphy taps Owen on the shoulder. So,
she's generous.
Murphy, Amber.
What? And that all of a sudden the chair he's sitting in just collapses.
Oh, yeah.
Too late.
Probably should have told you that.
Don't. I'm so sorry. I can pay for this. Please don't throw me out.
Ivan, I think you can take care of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't worry, I got the money for this.
No.
Wait,
I meant
you have mend.
You repair it.
You're all right. Actually, I can do that. Sorry about that.
That's a goof.
All right.
Like, oh no.
Oh, what the heck?
That's the error when it won't cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
I meant to cast mending.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I'll just say that you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, big guy.
Abracadabra. Alakazam. Poof.
Yeah, I probably should have told you this.
Entire Pokemon line.
Murph, I probably should have told you this earlier, but it's best not to make physical contact with him, otherwise, bad luck tends to happen.
Yeah. If you want, you could sit on the other end of the table.
Could have been a little more tactful, Ivan.
Sorry.
Could we not let this whole thing bring down the entire mood?
Yes, we are about to have drink and food.
Yes.
I for one am.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jalaru.
No. I was gonna let you finish.
Oh, nope. I was just saying that we should drink and be merry, and perhaps inquire as to what have you been up to in the last few years. I know it's been a while since you've seen Jalaru.
But Murphy kind of gives a big dopey grin and says,
Well, we've been working with certain people, wink wink. And we've been just trying to make the world a better place.
Sylvester nods. Yeah, leave the talking to me, buddy.
So yeah.
But yes, things have been. He looks it down a little bit. Challenging, but we're doing fine. We're at least as fine as we can be. Right now we're just performing reconnaissance.
Jalum takes a little forlorn look. Do you know what happened to Eleanor, right?
It's at both Murphy's and Sylvester's faces fall.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
And the rest of the Dagger of Light Guild as well.
Yes, we knew about that too. We also learned there's also something you do need to know.
Yeah.
Ben and Walt are dead.
Jalarum puts his hands on his head.
But there's something you need to know. It was how they died.
Okay.
Ben was the first, and the worst part was before he died. He came to us talking about seeing weird things. Finding a cloak in his room that he doesn't remember owning, telling us he thinks that someone is following him, small glimpses of a figure dressed in black. We thought he was just going stir crazy from one too many shocks in the lab, but he got worse. He got jumpier, he wouldn't sleep. We chalked it up to nerd insanity. One day we found him dead.
Faye's eyes widen.
That happened to me too.
Both Murphy and Sylvester look at each other in horror, and they both say simultaneously, "Oh no."
Am I next?
Yes, because Walton was next, and it was the exact same thing. We've been terrified. Murphy continues.
Whatever this thing was, it also went after the Daggers of Light, slaughtered them one by one. Best assassins in Altas to get cut down on their own homes. No trace of their killer. No signs of a fight. Just a pile of corpses that grew by the month. We've been watching each other's backs since then, since one of us could be next at any time.
Well, now you know I'm the next. Well, now you know I'm the next target.
And we're going to protect you, and we're going to watch your back, because they all died the same way. A perfect cut down the spine from the skull. Paralyzed. They couldn't move. They couldn't even scream. They didn't die from blood loss. They died of starvation, exposure, alone in the dark. You don't want to know what the bodies looked like. Just hope they were dead before the scavengers got to them.
where they Jalum looks towards Phaethon and then to the disguised Rhyme. Completely nothing but muscle.
They just kind of swallow. I'd rather not think about it. It's just he just kind of leans back, just seeing the both of them like just best friends. Just not even barely even looking human, just rotten.
Rhyme, as the disguise, she sort of scratches her neck, but she makes sure to sort of hit the amulet. What can she tell from what Sylvester is saying?
As she scratches the amulet, Sylvester's like he's like almost on the verge of a panic attack, as is Murphy.
Of course. Do they have any sort of guilt, as in one who would be involved, or anything like that?
No, all you feel from them is just abject terror.
Okay.
All right.
Rhyme nods to Jalarum as sort of to say they're okay.
Look, Sylvester, this is gonna be fine. Well, unfortunately, we've seen this happen before. Well, at least the results of what happened.
Don't worry, I have the best guards I can find. If anyone can keep my dear Jalarum safe, it is this wonderful party that I've assembled here.
Faye's eye twitches a little bit when she says, my dear Jalarum, but she keeps her mouth shut.
Sylvester just kind of gives himself a slap on both cheeks. All right. So, what's the plan, boss?
I'm sorry.
Really?
That's the joke you go with?
Wow. Okay.
The bartender comes back with several plates of your drinks and your food. Now, if there's anything I need to get you, don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you.
Very well. DM, before we do anything, I just want to double check. I think it's either skills or spells, because I know it leveled up. Just double checking. I do have the +1 for detect poison, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Or,
Good job. But thank you for Hero's
said that
Feast.
too late.
Well,
What
yeah,
else
it's
happened on Hero's Feast?
I
Well,
can't
here's-
HP,
Oh,
but I
that's
don't
true.
know what else.
That's true. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut it up.
a lot of things. All right,
Breakfast is the most
All right,
important
so
meal of
she
the day,
detects
ladies and gentlemen.
she quickly scans the food and the drinks. It's clean.
All right.
Again, everyone.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone roll spot checks.
Okay.
I think you're going to have to roll that for me, Josh.
Is your
I
cheat
figured.
still refusing to work?
I don't know what's going on. I've tried several times to pull up anything on here, and everything just goes blank after I try to scroll
Well.
down.
Ooh, out one.
He chokes on his fork.
Hopefully I was getting all of that ones out. Get all those that ones out of there.
All right,
Mine's the best.
Jalarum. At Jalarum, while Ivan's not looking, you see a tiny hand from under the table, trying to steal his food.
Ivan, move.
Huh? What? Whoa! Hey!
Table.
Amber
And
grabs
it
the
ma-
hand.
Yeah, you see you pull out and you see a small child
Oh,
just kind of growling like, "Hey!" Yeah! He reaches. You see him trying to reach for the ham.
Hey!
whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, kid. Calm down.
Don't have to.
You'll never
steal.
take me. You'll never take me alive. You whatever you are.
Amber
Come on.
lifts him up,
No, but-
like inspecting him.
I think I might have to play my song for this kid.
Hold on, my
Okay.
dear. You know, the polite thing to do is to ask. All you had to do is ask, and we'd willingly share with you.
Actually, John was curious.
He's holding down. It's like he just kind of goes limp for a second, and he just looks down. Oh.
I know things are hard right now, but hopefully they'll be better soon. Come here, dear.
John looks under the table, make sure there isn't any other kids under there.
Oh, no,
You look
I-
under the table. No, it's just there's only one kid.
Okay, so Amber puts the kid down and hands him a plate before pushing him over to Rhyme.
Yeah, and then he packs a plate, and then he looks over to Amber. May I have some more?
I've got some more for you, dear. Come here, please.
It's not just for me.
Which is why I'm going to give you more. Come here.
He slowly walks over, and then just like, and at first he only takes like a tiny nibble, and he's just like, his eyes just roll into the back of his head like he's just savoring it.
Here you go. She hands him 5 gold pieces and her entire plate.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, sweetheart, remember, this is only for a little while longer. There are so many people trying to make the world a better place for you and all your friends. Now go and share with them what you've just gotten, okay?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. He just quickly he quickly runs out.
This war has got...
The bartender just kind of rubs the bridge of his nose. Not the first time that kid's come in here. Not the first time that kid's come in here.
Well, hopefully it will be the last for a little while. This war has taken a toll on too many. That is why I am here, to hopefully expedite an ending. I'm from Cord, and I'm here to perhaps lend my assistance to Sabaton.
And Sylvester's looking at Rhyme real, and then he whispers to Jalarum. I was gonna suggest snaking into the castle, but I think that might work better.
Galloping.
Yeah. Less chance of getting caught.
She leans over and whispers to
It's like
Sylvester.
he moves over to he gives a Jalarum a bro fist under the table.
She leans over to Sylvester. I kind of do this for a living.
He just tenses up.
I love having this amulet. I love it.
It's like Sylvester is. It's just like, your breath is warm.
Gerald comforts him by patting his shoulder. It's okay, buddy.
Were you
okay.
expecting frost breath? I'm not a white dragon.
He looks to you and says, "I'm sorry, and we're kind of sensitive to that."
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, but keep that on the down low. It's like not supposed to let anyone know that.
I don't even know what you're supposed to not let anyone know, so I think you're all right.
Yeah, and then he just gives you two like, okay fingers like
Although out of character, I'm like, is he supposed to be like a lizard person, or why is he so sensitive to warm?
Saurians are basically like
He is a Saurian. I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. I can't see very well.
You'll see if we ever get into combat.
Whee!
All right. So how are we gonna go?
Lead the way. Lead the way, madam.
All right. So, how much time do we have left?
I got about 2 hours.
I got time.
Okay.
I gotta eat.
I got sunshine.
Well, I only have a half hour left, so.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Actually,
Okay.
it's not a bad place to stop then.
This will be a decent place to stop.
Okay.
As long as everyone's okay with it.
Yeah,
we can
I'm
work
okay with it.
All right.
Boo.
In that case, I suppose we need to go over some discussion on people's favorite moments, if we have time for that.
Oh, I think
That
we
was
have
a lot.
Yeah, that, as I said before, that bloody mansion is both a blessing and a curse.
I am not
You
sorry.
people are utterly fantastic. You know that?
Well, I actually cried. I was crying because, I was really upset and blaming why Rose is gone and didn't want to leave anybody, but felt like it was the right thing to do. And I'm like, okay, I really don't want to cry anymore. I needed somebody to stop this. Then Doc comes in and, okay, I'll shut up now.
Well, okay then. Yeah. I don't know. I think the whole conversation by the fireside, all of them, and the conversations in the mansion were probably my favorite parts.
That's like most of it.
Ugh.
I did like
I
the
like-
investigation. I like the investigation scene.
I like me.
Oh,
getting to
and the
finally
meeting
meet
up with the rebellion
Sylvester.
was nice too.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm very entertained by the fact that dragon hugs are apparently not limited to one gold and white dragon. And now Faye has almost died 3 times to those bloody hugs.
No, I'm just so happy that I feel like Amber can be Amber again.
Doc, what was your favorite moment?
Well, let's see here. There were a couple of scenes that I had been planning for Owen, and I hope they turned out as well as they could be. I didn't get to say everything that I had planned, but most things. I was not expecting Owen to have his own little dreamscape, and I'm going to have to think about what that means.
Yeah,
But-
Ask me what
she'll
it
surprise
means.
you.
Ask me what it means.
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
There was no way I was telling you about that, Doc.
Of course, I figured as much as soon as it started.
But yeah, everyone had such a great moment in here. For most of it, I really think that Jalaram had a lot of development here.
I do.
He did
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of dialogue, and the part with just him and Faye together, that was really compelling.
Oh yeah.
Good
With a
job.
panic attack, or
Yeah, Ivan and Amber talking about their whole their relationship dynamic has been preserved. Their relationship is preserved, but the dynamic has shifted.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That happens in relationships.
Like I said, I'm expecting a thank you from the shippers.
No, it's like Ivan's become more assertive now. I love it to the point where Amber is actually blushing more.
Yeah.
Actually, and Owens had a lot. Owens had a lot more talking this session.
isn't Rhyme great? She makes him talk.
Oh yes.
I wanted.
Yes.
I know. We had to make Josh do it. I wanted to hear you voicing Rhyme again. He's so cute.
That's why I snuck myself in there a little bit.
Yeah.
Honey, I may do the hi Owen, you want a cookie next time there's a dreamscape or something. I don't know. But then you
when that happens next time, I'll let you do that.
yeah, and then you take it over. I like doing Rain's voice.
Okay.
And speaking
Jalaram-
of,
I'm a little sad.
oh yeah,
face
go ahead and
about
let
one thing.
Voice talk.
Hold on. Go ahead, Ellie.
I am a little sad face about one thing. I had done an art and it didn't get a chance to be used.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet. I know what art you're talking about. I know it's coming.
Yeah,
It'll be
I
soon.
know.
I
It
don't think I
was-
do.
Well then shh.
They're actually Jalaram confronting Rhyme on her issues with Hana.
Oh, that was a conversation I did not know I wanted.
Now, I'm
It
sitting
was
over
good.
here. I'm sitting over here like I want to say something as Faye, but she's not really there. But camera, but I want to say something as Faye.
And you
Again,
I
like,
wish you had.
Like Jalaram was trying to be as protective as possible as to protect Hana's name and lineage. But eventually she figured it out that she was the spawn of Simula.
Can
Well,
I?
Rhyme is a smart cookie.
Well, yeah, it's who's the better liar?
Okay.
Apparently, I am.
I'm gonna say straight up voice, Jalrum's good at bluffing, you're not good at being subtle most of the time. So you kind of fumbled that a little bit.
I've kind of, oh, sorry, what just happened?
No, nothing. I accidentally sent it to the wrong chat. My bad. Continue on.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I've had that same problem before, like with, Rava saying Asmodeus' name. It's like, the character should probably be smarter than that. I'm not. Like times when our character, we've all had those times when I think when our characters are a lot better at a certain, social thing than we ourselves are.
Either that, or he's saying his name on wrong on purpose.
We need to take classes in method
really.
acting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay, my favorite. I finally got a dream!
I got a dream. I got a dream.
Just like everybody else, I got a dream.
Tell me honestly, did the dream turn out the way you were expecting?
I genuinely don't know what I was expecting. Although, in hindsight, there was one thing I wish I had done when she woke up. That I thought of afterwards, and I'm like, oh, that would have been cool. But I'm too late.
That was dark.
You did do was excellent, though.
Yeah, can I just say, for Ari, when you were wearing your disguise for the last part of the session, that was freaking hilarious.
And also, ugh.
Also, revelations. Some people are dead, but some people are alive and well.
Yeah, the little meetup scene at the rebellion camp, that was really nice too.
Yeah.
So we know the Rog is alive last time we heard. So that's good.
Oh yeah, and here's something interesting. Here's something that you guys had a very big influence on this part of the plot. Remember the bandits from season 1, you spared them and got them new lives.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And Carlton is part of the rebellion.
Yay! So we have more keepers.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
and
then there's Enzio is back, and he's he was fun to play. Yeah, also Valkatov and Visakra have a child.
Little Ivan.
Little Ivan. I wanted to overreact more than I did, even though, Ivan's kind of in a sad place right now, so I didn't want to go full on old Ivan, but I did. He did definitely tear up and was like,
yeah, but here's the difference. It's Ivan with an E.
Yeah, I saw that.
Totally different.
Yeah, and then Jalrum's fangirl.
Ah, yes.
Oh my God.
I loved that ploy of Jalrum being like, talk to somebody who understands. That is so not fair.
Yeah. Amarta, she's not a goddess anymore.
Nope.
I don't know what to say to that.
I swear you took that from Soraka. I swear you did.
Well, it must have been subconscious. Then again, I take a lot of things subconsciously in my storytelling. But yeah, that was what it's remember that one moment in the
in hell?
In hell on the sticks when Amber briefly felt a void in her soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was when Amarta made the switch.
I thought her connection to Tamara had been weakened because of how freaking vicious she had become.
Oh no, I was just content to just let you. It's like, sure, that's totally the explanation.
But with the whole bandits thing,
yeah,
like Josh and I, we wanted you to feel like your actions also had a positive impact, because with the whole both sides being at war, we didn't want you to feel like, everything you had done that was good was being undone. We wanted you to.
I wanted you to have something.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little payoff.
Yeah, a little bit of payoff. Also, Beline being a more confident warrior.
I
don't
like
not
that.
necessarily, but more competent, definitely.
Yeah, and Verdok being sober.
Yeah,
that was a
major
pleasant
development.
surprise.
Yep.
So yeah, I bet Owen's very confused.
Only slightly.
Not unpleasantly so. It's I bet, but I'm pretty sure Owen's like, I'm okay with this.
Well, I don't know if Owen has
This
it.
is fine.
I don't even know if Owen has it in him to care at this point.
You think too little of him.
Well, actually, I have said that Owen. There is little to like about Owen at this point. Not your writing of him, Owen. As a person, Owen is pretty much zero respect for me at this point.
But as a character, he's so interesting.
Oh yeah, he's like one of the best written characters in the show. So, want to make that clear. My dislike of Owen has nothing to do with you, Doctor.
It's hate to love.
More or less, yes.
Yes. Anyways, I think anyone else have a moment in the session that they want to talk about?
The sidebar chats.
Oh yes, I love this. I love. That was something I never intended for the story, but it just worked, and now I can. Actually, it's like continues sidebar chats. That okay, so we're done with this little role play. Okay, move that from the sidebar chat to the main stage.
Yeah, if you want to say more or you got something to say, let's move you over here.
It's a great way for people to
multiple conversations going along. Conversations going on.
And it's it's sort of like when you watch a movie and then you rewatch it and see all the little things that you missed. It was like watching The Sixth Sense. You go through it, there's the mystery, but then you watch it a second time and you see all the little things you missed. Some people may be focusing on the main thing, but then the next time they go through it, they'll look at the sidebar stuff.
Yeah, it's like an organic, scene is going on from everywhere, not just the things being focused on.
And it's a way for people to keep. Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a way for people to keep role-playing and developing their characters without either A, everyone trying to, trip over each other, or B, the sessions going on for, 12 hours because everyone wants to get something in.
Right.
Yeah.
And what were you saying about Jalorum's
I was gonna say
panic attack?
That panic attack was heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I'm really glad that was a sidebar because I don't know how I would have been able to handle that if you had done it in real life, to be honest. Because
because the thing is that Kelsey and I, am I allowed to say this?
Sure.
Okay, so Kelsey and I have, in order to prevent being distraught, we have a little code phrase to warn her about things, and then when you did the panic attack thing, I'm like, oh shoot, and then I'm listening to her tone. It's like, okay, she sounds fine.
Yeah, I was focusing more on answering Owen's questions. I wasn't looking at the sidebars much. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it myself. Basically, because I don't do well with bad surprises, we've come up with a code, and he'll tell me 2 minutes in advance if something bad's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's confidering how good voices, pardon the pun here, voice acting was during when he found his mother's grave. Yeah.
Oh,
that would have hit hard.
Yeah, that would I would not have been okay.
So
but that is a good testament to you.
Yeah, I gave her the code for her dream.
Yeah, because stuff's about to go down there. All right.
About to get real up in here.
Speaking of which, apparently Jalarum has a serial killer stalker.
Yandere.
I said serial killer stalker, not Sundere.
Oh, Yandere.
Yandere.
Yeah, I said serial killer stalker.
Whatever,
going after the daggers and brigade.
Yeah.
Never mind. It was a joke based on Yandere Simulator. Moving along.
No, I got
Well,
it.
And let's just move on. But anyway, so anyone else have anything to say?
Murphy was funny.
Okay.
Oh yes, I like playing characters from your guys' backstory. I'm usually nervous about it. It's like, oh, I hope this is how the guy was. I hope this is how you envisioned him.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If you didn't get the clues to a lot of who my characters were, Murphy is Murray from Sly Cooper.
Oh, the hippo guy?
Yeah.
The hip.
Yeah, Ben is Bentley. Benjamin is Bentley.
Uh,
Sylvester is Sly.
yeah. I mentioned Waltum's original name was Richard, and I based him off of Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you brought your PlayStation fanfiction to life.
and I guess considering sometimes I go by Jal, I guess that means I'm Jack.
Yes!
Different Jack and Daxter.
Yes.
And Lucid is your Lucid's Daxter.
But yeah.
Cross-
oh yes. I'm going to give you a certain plot hint.
Okay.
The one who killed your mother.
Yes.
Okay. How do I say this without giving it away?
Yeah.
May I add something to that?
Let me continue.
Of course.
You listed a lot of suspects, and one of them is the killer.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
That'll
all right.
do it.
That'll-
Yesterday,
that'll-
the timer was like, what?
Yes, there were a lot of suspects. It's so yes. I'm not gonna be pulling this like out from under you. It's someone. It is someone you know.
Okay, and it was someone I may have mentioned. Got it. Okay. All right. So that actually does narrow it down. All right.
Okay. So I think that's everything. Doc?
Just giving these sessions a little more rewatchability.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
Okay.
Doc, if you would please close us out.
Thank you, everyone, for creating some very memorable, emotional moments today. And I'm sure there is a great deal more that we have yet to uncover in future sessions. So, until next time, I hope everyone in the audience is enjoying our shenanigans.
I
And
am.
We'll be seeing
That's
you
the
all soon.
benchmark.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye-bye.